This is another installment of Operating in the Creative. And even though my camera is acting up, I'm going to record this anyways. What I want to talk about today is the power of the mind. Now, it's well known that doctors say that 99% of all illness is psychosomatic, meaning that it's controlled by the mind. Even cancer can be controlled by the mind and your diet. But the thing that I want to talk about today is just how powerful your mind is. If it's true that 99% of all illnesses are psychosomatic, then that ought to give you an indication of how powerful your thoughts are. And if your thoughts are that powerful, then we need to understand that in order for us to prosper in life and have a better life, it starts by controlling your mind. Now, things happen in life, uh, difficulties arise, but it's not that a lot of times you can't control those things. And the things that you can't control, what you can control is how you react to those things. One thing that is extremely necessary when you're confronted with adversity is to learn to control your mind to work through that adversity. They say that it's well been said that you may not be able to control some of the thoughts that come into your mind, but as I said before, it depends on what you do with it. So if you dwell on things that happen in your life, then you're only going to breed more of that negativity. So when something negative comes to your mind, then you need to learn to master it, control it, deal with it, master it, control it, work through it, speak positive affirmations, and don't dwell on things that happen in your life that you're confronting so much. That will help you to work through whatever it is that you're being confronted with. And I know that sounds easier than actually doing it, but that's how you master your mind. It's like, for instance, let's take the thing about let's take, for instance, if you're in bad health. In order to get in good health, obviously that's going to take some work. You're going to have to eat right, sleep right, exercise, and do what you need to do to regain your health. I remember years ago when I used to be in the martial arts, I would practice every day for 6, 7 hours a day. All right. And there were many a time where I just didn't want to go through it. Okay. It was like I just didn't want to do it. But in order to get better at it, I knew that I would have to practice it every day. And eventually, as the years went on, I got better and better. And in a previous video, I mentioned about discipline, and that takes a lot of discipline. So, in order to have a better life, better living, it takes discipline, but and that takes strengthening your mind. They say actually they say that your mind's a muscle, and if that's true, then the way to make your mind stronger is to exercise that muscle. You have to exercise it every day. And again, if you allow negative thoughts to come into your mind, or even sometimes, negative things happen, like I said, that you don't it's not because you allowed it, it's because your environment throws negative things at you. All right. So some of those things you can't stop. But again, it's how you deal with it. When negativity comes your way, tries to enter your mind, then deal with that negativity. Stop that negativity. Take that negative thought and Don't focus on the negativity. Refocus on something else. Refocus on a positive thought. Refocus on a goal. All right, make a goal, focus on that goal. Don't allow for negativity or your environment or the things around you to influence your mind to keep you from reaching that goal. Again, I know this might sound simple. You've probably heard it before, but no matter how many times you hear it, sometimes you need to hear it again. You know, sometimes you just have to hear it again. It's sometimes you don't want to listen, sometimes you don't want to hear it, but I'm sorry. In order to have a better life and to reach your goals, to have a more fulfilling life, it takes discipline and it takes a strong mind, and it especially takes you practicing every day to control your mind. When you wake up, just know that whatever you did yesterday, if you failed in what you did yesterday, just know today's a new day. Right? This is not yesterday, this is a new day. You have a clean slate and work from there. And then if you fail throughout the day, don't focus on the failures. All right? It doesn't matter how many failures you have. It depends on your successes. If you have 100 failures and yet you successfully work your way through those failures, or at least through your mind, you work through those failures, then you've had a successful day. All right. So just focus on that, concentrate on that, think of it that way. All right. You are not a failure. No matter what happens today, you're not going to fail. And keep that mindset, and I promise you, it'll help you through life. It'll help you to become successful. And I hope this video has helped you in some way. And as I say in all my videos, if you have any comments or questions or concerns, please feel free to leave a note, leave a message. And again, I hope that this helped you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.